The Home Office has quietly released a new guidance booklet for asylum seekers. It is designed to teach recent arrivals the absolute basics of British law. But when you look at what is actually inside this booklet, it tells a very different story about what the government knows and what they aren't saying out loud. Welcome to Politics and Principles, where we don't just discuss politics, but the principles that should be driving political decisions and actions. Today, we'll be talking about the information that's hidden in plain sight in the Home Office Guidance Booklet and the link to the principle of stewardship. So, what's inside the booklet? This new guidance explicitly spells out the rules on sex, consent, and equality. It tells readers both people must agree to sex. The age of consent is 16. Women have equal rights. Domestic abuse and controlling behavior are illegal. Think about that for a second. The government felt it was necessary to print a booklet explaining basic rules on consent and control. For years, politicians often suggested that most people crossing the channel were professionals fleeing war. This guidance shows what they actually expect. And this is where the principle of stewardship comes in. Stewardship answers one simple question. Am I looking after what was put in my care? Protecting it, reinforcing it, keeping it in order? Or am I using it up, overloading it, and damaging it just to make life easier for myself or to score a quick political win? Just days ago in Harrow, an Eritrean man who entered the country illegally was convicted of raping an elderly man outside a church. A brutal 20-minute attack behind a fence. That is part of the reality we are now dealing with. Yet notice what the new guidance leaves out. It doesn't even explicitly say, do not attack elderly people. Then there's what we call the fair plan. Instead of tightening the borders, the political plan is to disperse the issue across the country. Andy Burnham recently stated that asylum seekers will be moved into communities right across the country, moving away from just the poorest areas. Middle-class neighbourhoods are being told they have to play their part. Shabana Mahmood backed this up, calling for a fair spread across the UK. This isn't a slip of the tongue. This is a coordinated policy. Stewardship is the governing principle that says this: power is only held in trust. Resources are not endless. And the first job of anyone in authority is to leave the country more ordered and more secure than they found it. Not to treat Britain like a blank canvas for whatever political project is fashionable this week. That brings us to public opinion versus political motives. Politicians know that immigration is one of the top concerns for the British public. Most citizens are firmly against current levels of illegal migration, but the government simply isn't listening. Taxpayers are already footing a multi-billion-pound bill to house and support these arrivals. From a stewardship perspective, that money is not endless. It belongs to the public and must be used responsibly. Now, every single community is being asked to absorb the social impact and the safety concerns as well. Many ask, isn't the tax bill enough? The government keeps repeating that they understand public frustration, but their actions tell a completely different story. Until there's real, decisive action on border control, communities across Britain will continue to face the consequences. So what needs to be set right? First, stop the boats and remove those who arrive illegally. Stewardship starts with controlling who enters the country in the first place. Second, make the rules in that booklet stick with real consequences. If someone ignores the basics on consent, equality, they should face swift removal, not another chance. Third, stop the fear spread. No community should be forced to take more than its housing, policing, and services can handle. What do you think about the new Home Office guidance and the plan to spread arrivals across more neighborhoods? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown useful, please like the video and subscribe for more updates. See you next time.